How's it going, everyone? In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to change your rear turn signal on your Kia Optima. The turn signal is going to be the top bulb. The bottom bulb is your brake light. So we want to start by opening the trunk. For this job here, we need an 1156 bulb, or A. A stands for amber, which is an orange bulb. You can use the clear bulb or the orange bulb. It doesn't matter because this is tinted red, so it's going to look red anyway. We're also going to be using a size 10 wrench or a socket if you have one. These aren't that deep, so you can use a socket if you'd like. Optional is a glove or a towel because you are going to be touching the bulb. You don't want your oil to get on that bulb. Taking a look inside the trunk, we have this felt line piece here. It's pretty easy. Just pinch this and it swings out. You can see there. To put it back, you just align there. Put it back like that. Pinch it a little bit and it should line up. The easiest way I found to do this was laying in the trunk. However, you can be standing outside, but I felt like you can see more from here. We're going to remove 3 10mm nuts, 1, 2, and 3. This 10mm wrench should be the only tool that we need for this job. You can see there, it lines up easily, and then you just lefty-loosey it. What we want to do is pinch this tab, pull out there, we remove the power. The turning signal I'm replacing is here on the left side. You can see I removed the 3 nuts there. Let me show you from the outside what it looks like. Once you remove those 3 nuts, the light is still going to be a little snug, so you're just going to pull out. And here's a look at how you pull it out. I just put my hand here. I put my hand on top of this black piece here and just pull back. Shouldn't be that hard. You can see it pops out there. You see the 3 pieces here that have the nuts, and it's this 4th piece here that's kind of jammed in this little piece on the inside. There's like a little rubber nipple on the clip. I just pinch and pull out. And again, we want to do that from the inside. It's a little easier. Now that we're looking at the bulbs here, it's going to be lefty-loosey. You're going to hear it clip there, and then we can pull this out. And the way these bulbs work, you push down and twist to your left. It's going to unfasten it. And to put it back in, you're going to line it up, push down and twist to your right. Now it's locked in place. And you can see these power cables are very limited in length, which makes this job a little harder than it has to be. But there's enough space to bend it, line it back in there, just wiggle it. So now it's fastened, and we're going to twist to the right to lock it in place. And here for the brake light, here's a better look. Left to unfasten. You're going to pull out. And there we have the brake light bulb. Now, just having a closer look at the bulbs, on the left is the brake light. On the right is the turning signal. You can see it has a different base, so I don't think these bulbs are compatible. Brake light and turning signal, they're different bulbs. This turning signal bulb is 2357/643 from what I can see there. As for the turning signal, you can see there it says 1156. I think what the A stands for is amber, which is the orange bulb. So this is why this one doesn't have an A, and it's a clear style bulb. And again, same process for the brake light. Line it up. I have it lined up there. Twist to your right and it's going to lock. There we go. Now that these are both secure in place, let's go ahead and reattach it. To reattach it, all we have to do is clip our power cable. I like to test the bulb before I put everything back together. I'm just going to clip the light in place there. I'm now going to press the hazard button to make sure that the bulb works, and the hazard uses the turning signals. The brakes are on the bottom, so if you want to test the brakes, step on the brakes. To test your turning signal, you can press the hazards or turn your car on and use the turning signals. Sweet, so now that we know the bulb works, let's go ahead and pop this back in. And to reattach, just pay attention to this slot here. Just line everything back up. Shouldn't be that hard. And just like that, it's back in place. Everything looks flush. Nice and secure, no wiggle in it. All that's left to do is put the 10mm bolts back inside. Now looking from the inside, all that's left to do is to reattach these 3 10mm nuts. You can hand tighten most of the way. And just be a little careful taking these off and putting them on because they can fall down in this gap here. So try to use 2 hands and just be a little cautious when it's on the edge there. You can see here the one on the top is a little tricky because it kind of hits that felt there. So you don't want to drop this. Use 2 hands if possible. I'm recording here, so a little riskier. And then again, when you are removing this light, you can pinch here for the power and pull that out like so. It's easier to pull the tail light out like that versus having it dangling on this power cable. You can risk messing this up or scratching your car because it's dangling. Let me try to show you here on the brake light. You can do it from the inside of the vehicle. You twist left there, and you can see me pulling that bulb out. It's a little trickier, but it can be done from the inside of the vehicle for the brake light. You can see here, however, it is a little more challenging pushing it back in because you're dealing with this little edge there because this cable is very short, but we're going to line it up. For these covers here, we can see it's a specific cutout. Just line up with the bottom there and then just pinch so it folds. And now it's secure in place like such. All right, everyone, hope you found this video helpful. Have a great day, have a great evening. Striker out.